Hello, welcome back to my channel, Kristincooks. I'm Kristen, and tonight we are going straight to Italy for dinner, and we're going to have this fabulous Bolognese for supper. So stick around and take this trip with me. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So first off, in this large cast iron skillet, I am putting in some celery, carrots, and onion to saute until soft. It'll just take about 5 minutes. Seasoning with salt and pepper very generously. And I'm just going to let this cook down for a bit. And if you're curious about the full recipe, I'll have it listed below in the description box. Okay, and now it's time to add in the ground beef and Italian sausage. The recipe does call for pancetta, but didn't have it at the store I shop at, so I had to leave it out. Also, I had Italian sausage to use in my freezer instead of ground pork, so I opted for that instead. And I'm just going to break it up and let it cook down for a bit, and I drained it, and now I'm putting it back in the pan. And let's see. Now it's time to add in the seasonings: tomato paste, 2 tablespoons, 3 cloves garlic, oregano, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And I believe that's it. But as I said, I'll have it listed below. You can see if you need to refer to the recipe. Then I'm just getting all the meat coated in the tomato paste and the veggies and letting that cook down for a second. I like to use my potato masher to really crumble up the meat as good as I can get it. I like it to be in small crumble. I don't like big chunks of ground beef and whatnot in my recipes. I like a nice fine crumb. So once we're there, then I will take 3/4 cup of beef broth to deglaze the pan. The recipe calls for red wine, but I'm afraid that flavor might be a little bit too much for my kids, so I decided to go for beef stock instead, and it worked out fine. And then after that, after I've finished scraping the pan, I'm going to add in 1 cup of whole milk. And this is where this differs from spaghetti, along with the vegetables, of course, but the milk is what distinguishes Bolognese. So yeah, and then I'm adding in a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I went ahead and pureed it a little bit farther down in my Ninja because my husband does not appreciate big chunks of tomato. So just pureed that down just quickly, not totally, but just a little bit. You don't have to do that. Just mixing it up, and now this is where it's going to just kind of simmer for about 20 minutes. And while this simmers, then I'm going to get my pasta ready. The recipe calls for pappardelle pasta, but I opted for fettuccine instead. And then it's done already. See, it's that quick. So you just put your noodles on your plate, put the sauce on top. I topped with Parmesan cheese, not in the recipe, but I like that. And I added a little fresh parsley on top. And there we go. Dinner's ready. So if you like this content, if you like to get some extra meal inspiration, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I do that weekly. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.